Let's talk about something incredible that just happened in India. It's a story about a quiet revolution in public health, a groundbreaking achievement in Rajasthan that could honestly serve as a blueprint for the entire nation. So, let's break down exactly how they pulled it off.
Okay, let's kick things off with a number you almost never see when you're talking about public policy. 100%. Not 99%, not nearly all, but a perfect score. You know, in a country as huge and complex as India, getting anything done for everybody is just a monumental task.
And yet that's exactly what happened here. This is the story of how one single district managed to do what many people thought was basically impossible. They completely rewired their healthcare safety net to make sure that not a single person was left behind.
So where did this historic moment take place? We're talking about the district of Alwar, in the state of Rajasthan. They just made history.
That's right. Alwar is now the very first district in the whole country to provide health insurance to every single family. From the busiest city streets to the most remote villages, everyone now has that crucial safety net. I mean, what an incredible accomplishment. It really sets a whole new bar for social security in India.
So, you might be wondering, why is this such a huge deal? Well, to really get the scale of this achievement, you have to understand the problem they were trying to solve. And believe me, it's a life or death issue for millions of people.
I mean, why does this matter so much? Because without this kind of protection, a single bad illness can be an absolute catastrophe. It can wipe out a family's entire life savings in a blink. It can force them to sell their home or their land. It can push them deep into a cycle of debt that can never escape. For so many, the only choice is to just not get treatment until it's way too late.
And here's what makes this story so fascinating. The problem wasn't that there was no solution. The Rajasthan government already had a fantastic, totally free insurance program in place. The real roadblock was something much simpler, but also way harder to fix: an information gap. People just didn't know this lifeline was even available to them.
And this chart just lays it out perfectly. It's like night and day, right? Without insurance, a health scare means debt, it means anxiety, it means putting off care you desperately need. With insurance, the state covers the bills, you get the treatment you need when you need it, and your family has peace of mind. The goal was to move every single family from the left column over to the right.
So, the big question is, how on earth did Alwar close that gap? How did they get from a situation where so many people didn't know about the program to complete universal coverage? Well, they came up with a really clear and powerful strategy.
The foundation was already there. It was this powerful statewide program called the Chiranjeevi Health Insurance Scheme. Now, the most important part of this is that the state pays the premium. That means there's no financial barrier for families to sign up. The tool existed, they just had to get it into everyone's hands.
So, under the leadership of the district collector Ashish Gupta, they launched a massive campaign. And the name they chose was just brilliant. Hamara Bima Hamara Adhikar, which means our insurance, our right. That simple phrase completely reframed the whole thing. It wasn't a government handout anymore. It was an essential right that belonged to every single citizen.
Their strategy was so methodical and so simple. On March 18th, they kicked off the mission. Then, they formed these small, dedicated teams at the most local level you can imagine, in every village, in every city ward. And then came the most crucial step of all. Those teams went door to door, personally finding and registering every single family that wasn't already covered.
And who were the people on these teams? This is key. They activated this incredible network of trusted community officials. We're talking about Patwaris, the local land record officers, Gram Sevaks, who are village development officers, and Anganwadi workers, the community health workers. These are people residents already know, people they already trust. This wasn't some anonymous push from the government. It felt like neighbors helping neighbors. So, what was the result of all this incredible on-the-ground work? What does this achievement actually look like for the people of Alwar?
The final number is just staggering: 11.23 lakh families. That's over 1.1 million households. Every single one of them is now protected. This represents such a profound shift in the well-being of an entire district. So, in real terms, what does this actually mean for people? Well, it means having access to free medical care. It means being protected from going broke just because you got sick. It means a future where an illness doesn't automatically spiral into poverty. But above all, it means peace of mind for every single family.
You know, when you see a success this massive in one district, it naturally leads you to ask a much bigger question. Can this be a model for the rest of India?
Because what happened in Alwar is so much more than just a local news story. It's a practical, proven blueprint. It shows that with strong local leadership, a dedicated workforce on the ground, and a crystal-clear mission, achieving universal health coverage isn't just a fantasy, it's an achievable goal.
And that really leaves us with one last powerful thought. Alwar has shown the way forward. They have proved that 100% is possible. So the only question left is, who's going to be next?